think what happened to Eric is messed up, man, and he deserves justice, but I'm not the one that did it to him.
And then when I get to this one over here, okay, that everybody's been seeing the news, that you've been watching, it's probably been keeping you up at night because you know it's your gun that killed that kid, and you don't know what's going on with that.
June 2013 in Osceola, Florida. Local teenaged friends, Juan, Muriel, Victoria Rios, David Damus, and Konrad Schafer get together and begin what residents called the 2 weeks from hell.
Bad part about it, they did it for fun, and my kids was in here asleep when they did that.
The story begins with Konrad Schafer, who was gifted a gun by his father Lothar. Konrad was said to be having problems with other boys in the Poinciana area. Also having access to his father's car, Konrad and his friends embarked on a rampage that lasted 2 weeks, targeting both houses and people. June 26th, David Guerrero was waiting to catch a bus to work at 6 a.m. Unknowingly to Guerrero, this would be the last moments of his life, as Konrad and his friends drove past and opened fire. Only 1 week later, on July 3rd, Victoria was texting Eric Roopnarine to meet up so he could pay her for intimate favors. Eric had mentioned that he had recently received a large payout from a car accident and sent Victoria pictures of $2,000. The group of friends made their way to Eric's house. Victoria had in fact been lying about the intimate favors, and the night ended tragically with Eric losing his life caused by a bullet and sharp object wounds. Shortly after this happened, Conrad was then taken to Kissimmee Police Department, where the horrendous details were revealed.
People who are 15 years old, man, are supposed to make mistakes. You have to understand that. Okay? That's why they call you juveniles. Okay? Because you're expected to make mistakes. None of this is out of the ordinary. None of this is out of this what's happening here.
5 houses, that's probably like life.
Did you hit anybody? No. Alright? You just hit the houses. You didn't hit the people. Okay? But you need to talk to me, man. You need to talk to me. What was your mindset? What was going through your mind when you were thinking this, man? Were you just out there just doing it to have fun? I can understand that. You know? People down there in McLaren, they shoot each other's houses up all the time. You think people go to jail every single time? No. It's not something that we haven't seen before. And no, it's not life. I can tell you that for sure. It's not life. You're 15, dude. Okay? You know what they do? They don't put 15-year-olds away for life.
Schafer's defense attorney argued detectives used Schafer's age when saying you're 15. They don't put 15-year-olds away for life, to downplay the charges he would face in order to get a confession.
It doesn't work that way. I need you to talk, buddy. I need you to tell me what's going on. Were you just playing around? Were you guys just playing around?
I ain't gonna be able to see my dad again.
Yes, you will. Conrad, yes, you will. I can assure you that you will. We need the truth, buddy. We
My
need the
life
truth,
ain't
man.
even worth living right now.
Huh?
My life ain't even worth living right now.
Why do you say that?
Because I ain't miss my dad.
You're gonna get to see your dad.
Last time.
No, it's not necessarily true, Conrad. It's not necessarily true, man. You need to talk to me now, Conrad. I'm telling you, man. You don't understand.
No matter what, I'm getting locked up.
Not necessarily, Conrad. Nobody's told you that. Nobody's told you that.
I never get to see my dad.
That's not true, Conrad. Conrad, that's not true. Look at me, dude. That's not true. I can't lie to you. That's not true. I know you want to tell me the truth, because that's why you feel the way you do. That's why you're acting the way you do, Conrad. And you know that what you're telling me is bullshit so far, and that's okay. I understand that, dude. I understand that at the time you're shaking up, man. But right now, look, you haven't given me anything to work with, man. That's all I'm asking you.
My dad, like I said, my dad ain't getting younger.
Neither am I.
If I don't get to see him by somebody get out.
He's gonna see you, dude. You're not look, man. You're gonna see your dad, Conrad. That's not something that I'm dangling in front of you. I'm not doing that as bait. It's not the dude. That would be cruel of me if I did that. I'm not doing that. You need to talk to me though, man. What do you think? What do you expect me to do with what I have? I told you, man. On paper, it is what it is. You're a good kid, dude. You're a good person. I think that you're okay. All right. I think you just got caught up, kind of got wrapped up in the hype a little bit, which happens. That happens to adults. Okay, so for it to happen to a 15-year-old is not far-fetched.
So if I did do this, I'm going to jail tonight. Be blunt with me, man.
I would be blunt with you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have to know which one you're talking about and what you're talking about first, okay? Some of that may even be a misdemeanor. Being honest with you, okay, and juvie does not take misdemeanors, okay? Firing a weapon within the Kissimmee city limits is a misdemeanor. I can show you the book. I'm not lying to you. That's what I'm saying. You've got to kind of explain the scenario to me. You've got to tell me what happened, and then we can go from there. But I can't make promises off of blanks. I just can't. It's right there, Conrad. It's right there. You're wanting to tell me.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, what am I like? What, dude?
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I mean, this is just gonna continue to weigh on you. It happens. This is gonna continue to weigh on you. Okay? Let's do this. Let's do this, Conrad. Let's do this. Do me a favor. Okay? Okay? Take me to the first time you shot that gun. I answered your question. Now you answer mine. Talk to me about that first time then.
First time I shot the gun, and it was on Dyer.
Okay.
Or I think it was Thacker. No, it was on Thacker. And I turned into like some like, it was like a dirt road.
Okay. I'm talking about that. I'm not even going to deal with that. I'm not even going to mess with that. That's fine. I'm not even worried about that. I'm talking about the house.
And
first time you shot it at a house.
And then the first and only house I did was on Thacker. It was that same night. And 3 bullets went through a house.
Okay.
2 through a window, 1 through a front door. Nobody got hit.
Okay. Now, you know, you've seen the news. There's been a lot more, and we got your casings at a lot more houses than that first one. So you've already crossed this bridge, brother.
That's the only one I've been with.
Okay. What about the others?
That's the only one I've done.
What about the other ones?
The other ones is probably the other people.
No, it's not other people, dude. It's the same gun.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying like other people. It might have been.
You want something to drink, dude? You want a bottle of water or something?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
The police department created a map of all the locations that they suspect Conrad and his friends were involved in.
It could have been anybody else.
No, you would have known that.
Because after I shot that house, when I came home, Juan and my dad took the gun from me and hid it from me.
They didn't have it too good. But did they know that you shot that place up?
Yeah, that's why they hid it. I ain't trying to do like 50 years.
Nobody said, dude, that's life. Anything over 25.
What you think? What you think? I'm gonna get 10 years, 5 years?
No,
6 years?
dude, Conrad, I'm not even looking at years. I'm being honest with you. I'm not even looking at years. And again, I don't determine that. But it's very rare for a judge to take a 15-year-old and throw him in jail for 2 years, 1 year. Tell me about the second time. I know there was a second time. You know there was a second time. Everybody knows there was a second time. If not, obviously we'd be wasting our time.
All the other times, I don't know where they were. We just found a spot and shot it.
Okay. Were you the one doing the shooting?
Not always.
Okay. How many, out of the next ones, how many would you say you would have been shooting?
At least 6 or 7.
Okay. 6 or 7 different places?
Not 6 or 7 bullets.
Okay. At how many different places?
Well, actually, it was like 11 bullets because I shot at the dumpster.
Okay.
Probably about 4 or 5 different houses.
Okay. That you were shooting at? Okay. Who else was shooting, if you want to tell me? No. Okay. I think you know what it is.
I know I just told y'all. I was going to do time to fight. I'm just waiting for my dad, man.
Your dad's fine. Your dad's fine.
I mean, I don't even feel like living if I ain't get to see him.
You ain't get to see him. Your dad's not going anywhere. He's fine. You know that there's a process. I understand that. None of us are, but I get that. Now, there's something else more important that I need to talk to you about. Okay, and I need you to be honest with me. Look at me for a second, please, if you could. Okay, you need water? You need anything? You all right?
Oh, good.
Okay, look at me. Because this is where things start to change a little bit. It's serious. Okay? Somebody got shot with your gun, and you know what I'm talking about.
No, I ain't shoot nobody, man.
Conrad, look at me.
I put that on my life. I shot the house.
Okay, now look at me. Look at me, Conrad. I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay? If we find out, if you're honest with me and you tell me what happened when that kid got shot. Okay?
I don't know about kid
listen to me.
getting shot.
The casing from your gun was found at that scene, and that's for real. That's as real as it gets. Look at me, because I'm not playing. I'm being honest with you. That's as real as it gets.
You're gonna have to
The
do
case,
some work
no.
because
I understand that. I get that. I get that, and we're doing that. I get that. Okay? But you would know. You would know, and I'm going to tell you this right now. You would know, and we need to know right now. That's on you.
No, the gun's been taken out of my possession.
Conrad?
And hidden.
Conrad, it wasn't hidden very well. It was not hidden very well.
No,
okay.
I put up my whole life down.
Conrad?
I put up my whole entire.
Conrad, look at me. I'm not, Conrad, look, I'm not.
I just told you everything.
Okay. Conrad, I'm not calling, listen to me, man. I'm not calling you a killer. I'm not calling you a murderer. Okay? But I'm just going to be honest with you, just like I told you I would be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you tell me that you have no clue who's the one that pulled that trigger with that kid, and I'm going to say that I believe you because I don't. Okay? You have known what's happened with that gun the entire time, Conrad. So listen to me. Look, I'll tell you this right now.
I mean, that's...
No, look at me.
That's all I can tell you because that's all I did, man. That's all I can tell you because that's all I did, man.
Listen to me. Nobody's going to give a shit.
I go off top of it. I tell you what I did. They work with us about it. You see what guys do?
What have I done?
Like,
did I charge you with murder? Did I say you a killer? Do I have enough to do that? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't put words in my mouth, because I'm not doing that to you. Because if we did that, man, this would have taken 2 minutes instead of 30. Okay? That's not what I did, so don't say that. That is not what I did. I'm not going to sit here and let you run your mouth like that either. That's not what happened. Okay? I am asking you a simple question. Okay? There's issues of dealing with shooting at houses, which is one thing. Okay? And there's a situation where a kid got killed, which is a completely different ballgame. Now, you understand that, okay?
Yeah.
Now, you can't tell me that you know everything that happened with your gun when it comes to shooting all those houses, because you told me, okay? And you have no... Hang on for a second. Okay, I don't want you to talk right now, all right? There's no way that you know what happened with your gun all these times, okay? And then when I get to this one over here, okay, that everybody's been seeing the news, that you've been watching, it's probably been keeping you up at night because you know it's your gun that killed that kid, and you don't know what's going on with that. Okay? I do not believe that for 1 second. I'm just being honest with you here, okay? I do not believe that for 1 second, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, all right? Everybody cares about the kid who got killed, okay? Because how old are you? 15, right? All right, that kid was 17, so he was almost your age. So imagine you walking down the street minding your own business and you get popped for no damn reason, okay? Everybody cares about that. Everybody cares about that. Now what we have already known, okay, is that your gun is the one that did all that. We knew that before we even came to talk to you. We know that. So I don't need you to sit here and just lie to me and bullshit me because it's not going to work, because it doesn't make any sense. You need to tell me. Well, then that's up to you to tell me that. But right now you're not giving me any names. You're not saying anything. So what am I supposed to do? When you own a gun, let me see, the first thing about gun ownership is that you're responsible for that gun. That is yours. Your daddy bought that gun for you, and you know that. Okay? Because you're the one holding it, you're the one playing with it. You're the one shooting up houses with it. You. Nobody else. You. And then you ask me.
I shot every single one of those houses that I told you.
Okay.
And
what happened to the gun after that? How is it miraculous?
It got taken away from me.
By who?
By Juan and David and my dad.
Okay.
And they hid it, and they haven't given it back to me for 3 days.
Okay.
And the gun's been, who knows? I have not done anything but them houses.
What does it look like?
Conrad,
what does it look like? I'm just being honest with you. What does it look like? You want me to be real with you, right? I can sit here and lie to you and say no.
It just made me get angry, like I just told you.
Okay. What's making you angry now?
I went over the top and just told you what's up.
You didn't go over the top. You told me the truth.
I told you what's up, so...
Right. So what do you want from me now? Right now, what do you want from me? Stop talking right now. You tell me what you want from me right now. What do you want from me?
I just want to go home, man. That's all. Boy, I want to get out this room. I told you I want to know. There ain't nothing else to it. I don't know any else. And that's all I know. I just want to get out of this room and see my dad.
Conrad's father is now allowed to enter the interrogation room. A sign language translator also enters as Lothar is deaf. The police will try to use Conrad's father as a way to push a confession.
Sorry, man.
Tommy, okay. Tommy, alright.
I'm sorry for everything.
Oh, boy.
He said he stole the bullets from his house. Okay. Conrad, talk to me about the kid that we were talking about. Your dad's
I
here.
didn't do that one.
Okay.
I've done my whole life, man.
Okay.
I told you everything I did.
I'm not.
Everything I know about,
I'm
man.
I'm not going to talk to me about what else, because that's a different situation. Let the dad know. Let the dad know what we're dealing with as far as the kid being killed. Yeah, he needs to know that.
I ain't killed no woman.
Conrad, who did? Conrad, it was your gun. You stole the bullets, Conrad. Who did?
Okay. Lord. Back it.
Conrad.
Nothing positive, man.
I know. Roopnarine. Tommy, alright.
That was stupid. Put you in this.
Conrad, you're not doing anything to get him out of this position either. You don't tell us about that.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Tell him he needs to know who. Tell him that
You said you know who. I was like, yeah.
That's why I killed.
No.
Very, very, very clear here. It takes you right now. You got to be the man, or you want to take the fall. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. You talking a whole different charge there, brother. You understand that, right, Conrad? Conrad, look at me, please, just for a second, man. You're talking about
I
something
don't
completely
care about my
different.
life anymore.
Yes, you
man.
do. Yes, you do care. Yes, you do care.
About that.
Okay? Your dad's right here in front of you. You wanted me to bring your dad in. He's right here in front of you. He's trying to tell you to do the right thing. He's telling you to. Okay, then, but he's telling you to do the right thing. You made me bring him in here for you not to listen to him?
Nah, bring it down.
You know exactly what went down, okay, because it happened in your dad's car. Now, you don't want him to get in trouble, but you got this man's car wrapped up in a homicide where somebody died. Do you understand that? That was you. You were there, you know. You need to do the right thing, man. I don't understand what it is that you expect to happen here. Do you remember everything that I told you that we had? Do you remember all that stuff? Nothing's different from this one. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You told me you shot at 3, 4, 5 houses. Okay, that's cool. I understand that. But I don't get you not being honest with this now. Don't you understand?
I can't talk about that for a little further.
Don't you understand? No, you need to talk. You need to be a man right now. What are you going to tell him? You're not listening to him anyway.
All right, after I talk to y'all guys, can I have some little time?
Absolutely, of course. What happened with that kid? Talk to me. What happened with that kid?
All right, I was in the car while it happened.
Okay.
But
what? Come on, Conrad. Conrad, don't do this now.
Just give me a minute, man.
Okay.
Conrad keeps getting distracted, so the detective decides to move closer. This is called procurement and retention of suspect's attention, and one way of achieving this is by reducing the physical distance between himself and the suspect.
So y'all gonna have to have me testify or something?
No. Testify or what? You testify or what? Conrad.
Against the person that did this.
Conrad.
And I'm gonna get like killed or something.
Conrad.
For snitching on the guy that did this.
Conrad, talk to me about what happened.
What will I have to do? Am I gonna have to testify, or do you just need to hear it? Because I can't point nobody out.
What do you mean you can't point nobody
I
out?
can't go in the courtroom and point them out
Why not?
because they will look right at me.
Okay. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. Conrad, tell me what you know. Come on, man. I mean, you know what the right thing to do is here. Tell me what you know. Let's start by this. Who was driving the car that night? Or who was in the car that night?
Nelson
Nelson and who?
and Josh. No, Nelson and David.
Nelson and David were in the car. Okay. Who had a gun?
I don't know, but I know the gun was in the car.
Gun was in the car. Okay. Where did they get the car from? They got it from your house. Were they staying at your house? Okay. Why did they go out that day?
I didn't know they left at all. When I woke up, they came back about 30 seconds after. Not even 30 seconds, like 30 minutes after, I mean. And when they came in, they told me what happened, and
Who told you what?
David and Nelson said that they shot somebody.
Who shot?
They
Conrad?
said we shot somebody,
Okay.
and I said who? He said I don't know. Somebody just walking.
Who's Nelson?
Some kid we got arrested with like 2-3 years ago because he slashed like a bunch of tires.
Okay. When they came back, where was the gun at that point?
They took it out from the car and put it in the house.
Okay. Now, I know that they would have told you more than that.
And then they started like messing with the gun.
Okay. Now, what do you mean like messing with it?
I don't know, they would like clean it or something. They were cleaning it and like they were cutting something.
Okay.
But they told me they drove past somebody and shot him in the back. And then they started laughing and said he was planking.
Planking was a comical trend around 2013 where people would take pictures for social media pretending to be a plank in unusual locations. Saying that David Guerrero was planking after he lost his life shows how twisted the group mentality had gotten.
Who shot? I know you know that. Who shot? Conrad, who shot?
You know I'm probably gonna get like
Conrad, who shot?
You know I'm probably
I'm
gonna get
asking
killed when I
you.
leave here, right?
You're not gonna get killed. Who shot?
You don't think so?
Conrad.
You don't think we'll point out a murder and not get killed?
Conrad, nobody's saying that you have to point out anybody. I'm asking you in this room, who shot? Who shot? Who told you they shot?
Y'all just gonna be
Conrad?
on another murder case, and that's gonna be me. You guys act like they ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Conrad, what do
like,
you want me to do?
Like these ain't people that's high in places. Like they can't just get somebody to kill me for a little change.
Conrad, who shot?
Now you gonna have to start like giving me a offer or something, cause I can get murdered and killed and fucking all types of things for.
Conrad, we can deal with that. We've done that before. We can deal with that. Who shot? One of those two dudes told you that they shot. Who shot?
Nelson.
Who told you that?
Nelson.
How did he tell you?
He just came in there and told me that he shot somebody.
Okay.
And that David was driving.
Okay.
And then I said, who'd you shoot? Why'd you shoot? And he said, I just felt like it. And he was walking down the road, some random kid. And I said, is he alive? And he said, I don't know, he just planked after I shot him. And then he started laughing.
So were you talking about shooting up those houses in front of Victoria? Because now obviously what you were saying was the truth. Now be honest. Just be real. Okay. Alright, so you're talking about the drive-bys to her. Did anybody else talk to her? Did Nelson talk to her about shooting that kid?
officer said he didn't trust the girl.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I never got it too. Never. I would never.
Conrad, right?
Yeah, Conrad.
My name is Alex, and I'm Kevin's partner. And before you think and how you answer these questions, do you understand who else is here at the PD?
Yeah.
Who do you think is here right now?
David, Victoria, Juan, and Nelson.
Okay.
Pretty much everybody.
Okay. Do you think that I just spent the last couple of hours speaking to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing that I've spoke to your friends, I know what's going on, I know what's happened. And when my partner here is asking me specific questions, Conrad, this is important, man. I need you to be 100% honest, because we're not investigating a gas drive-off. We're not investigating you stealing a Snickers bar. Okay, we're investigating some serious allegations here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 15.
You're 15 years old. We know a lot more than you think we know. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
When this man's asking you what happened on the 3rd or the 4th, dude, I need you to be 100% honest.
Well, the whole week before the 4th of July, I was with my dad the whole time.
Okay, see, now I know that's not true. You want to know why not true? Because I have your friends here, Conrad. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, you may have been with your dad at one point or another, and I get that. But not the whole night on the 3rd going to the 4th. And I know this because I have your friends with me. I'm telling you this.
What they said there.
Well, here's the thing.
Me and my dad even popped fireworks off when it switched from July 3rd to 4th.
Which I believe. What else did you do on the night of the 3rd?
That's it. What else you think I did?
Well, I know there's more things because I've spoken to David, I've spoken to Victoria, I've spoken to Ariana, the chick, whatever you guys, I've spoken to all your friends, and their story is completely different than your story. And I need you to come forward with this information, with this story here, because I got pieces of each of these individuals, and your story, nothing close to what you're telling me right now. Nothing.
That's what they say.
Conrad starts asking questions for the first time, such as, "What do you think I did?" And, "What did they say?" This is common when a guilty party is trying to ease anxiety.
Again, you're trying to interview me. You're trying to fix your information. It's about you telling me what's going on. Because here's the deal, Conrad. Okay, I know you were involved in something pretty serious in Poinciana. Okay, I'm tired. We've been at it for a long time. We have families too, and you're a key, man. You're a key. We need to figure out what happened down there, your version of the story. Because right now, you're being blamed. Point blank. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What they blaming me?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, so I need your side of the information. Okay? Again, let me remind you, I've spoken to all these folks. They're all here, and guess what they're telling me? Take a wild guess.
Well, I see 2 detectives and a translator in here.
Conrad, man, you gotta realize, listen to me.
I did.
Conrad.
Did what? Hold on. Did what?
Alright, well, I'm just gonna say this. Seeing how I don't care about my life anymore. David shot this kid in the face.
Okay. Tell me about that specific incident.
Well, we drove in the car and David went inside and shot the guy in the face.
Okay, who's we?
It was me, Juan, but me and Juan wasn't with him. We just dropped him off. We dropped him and Victoria off.
Where'd you drop Juan and Victoria?
No, we dropped David and Victoria off.
Where?
At somebody's house. They said we have a mission and we're going to get money. We need your car and your gun, so...
And what's this we stuff?
Huh?
Who's we?
That's what David was telling me, that we need your car, we need your gun, if you want to make money, because he didn't have his rent money, so he was doing stupid stuff to make money. And once we got back to the apartment, me and Juan asked him, why did we hear a loud bang? And he told us that he shot the kid in the face because he didn't have all the money.
Hold on a minute. Give me that from the beginning here. What kid are you talking about? Who got shot in the face?
Some kid named Eric or something like that.
What's he look like?
I don't know.
How do you know who this Eric kid is then? How do you know, who's telling you all this?
Victoria and David told me that they had somebody that they could get money off of.
Victoria told you this, along with David,
Yeah.
that they could get some money off this kid Eric.
Yeah.
Where does Eric live?
We took him over there by like when you pass the library, when you're coming from Pleasant Hill, right? You make a right and you go and pass the library, right? And once you pass the library at the end, I think it's Koa. That's Koa, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you make a right on Koa,
Mm-hmm.
and you go down and you make another right. And it was one of those streets down there.
Who was with you?
Me, David, and Juan, and Victoria.
All four of you were there.
Yeah, but me.
Hold on. All four of you are in what car?
On my dad's car.
What kind of car does your dad drive?
A Buick.
A Buick. What color is the Buick?
Silver.
Is it an SUV? Is it a car?
It's SUV.
SUV. So the four of you are driving in this SUV, Buick, in Poinciana. Who's driving the vehicle?
David.
David. Where are you sitting?
I'm sitting in the back.
Back what? Back left? Back right?
Back right.
Who's sitting in the passenger seat?
That would be Juan.
And who's in the back right?
Victoria.
Because Juan and David are up front. Okay. Walk me there from there. What happened from there?
And then we pulled over on the street, and then David got out, grabbed the gun, Victoria got out, and then Juan jumped in the driver's seat and told me to get in the passenger seat. When we got in the passenger seat, he just drove towards
Okay, who gets out?
David and Victoria.
David grabs the gun?
Yeah.
And then they get out of the car.
Yeah.
What do those two do?
Well, they just started walking towards the house, and we pulled off, and we just kept circling around.
You and Juan pull off?
Yeah.
And you're telling me David and Victoria went where?
I guess they broke in the house and killed somebody.
So you're telling me David and Victoria broke into the house?
Victoria was the one that had the plan.
Okay,
She didn't.
I'll give you that.
Which, what they said is that they didn't have to break in. They, supposedly the guy was gonna do something with Victoria for money. Like, he got paid to do some stuff.
Alright, so you're telling, so David and Victoria get into the house, what do they do from there?
David told me he shot the guy because he didn't have all the money.
Shot him where?
In the face.
And he told you this? Using, whose gun was it?
My dad's.
Your dad's gun. Okay. What money did Eric owe anybody?
They didn't say he owed him. He, I guess he was a something he wanted to get with Victoria for some money.
Okay.
Because she said she knew him for a while.
So they went down there because he's a perp, because he had the money.
Because he had the money.
Okay, so you guys wanted to rob him.
That's what I'm guessing.
That was the plan.
That's what I'm guessing they were trying to do. I guess that they thought it would be easy because she can get inside the house, and he was willing to kill somebody for money.
Who's he?
David.
Okay. Alright, so the two get into the house. David shoots Eric in the face. What does Victoria do? What's her involvement inside the house?
I saw her. She came back outside, and me and Juan, we drove over and picked her up. And we just waited. And then David called Juan and told him to pull the car up. And when he pulled the car up, they just started throwing stuff in my car, my dad's car.
What did they throw in your car?
It was like a TV and I think a PS3, something like a game system.
What else?
And Xbox and I think that's it.
What else?
I think that's it.
That's not it. What else?
Well, there was a TV, PS3, Xbox,
Come on, Conrad.
And they got cash from him too.
What else?
And his phone.
What else?
And I think that's it. I think that's everything.
That's not everything. You know, there's more to it, and you know. So what is it?
Well, like, that's all they took. That's all they put in the car.
No, there's more. You may have forgotten, but there's more. All right, we'll go back to that. You load all this into your dad's car. Coming out. Anybody has gloves on? Does anybody have gloves on?
Yeah.
Who's got gloves on?
David. And
David.
Victoria.
And Victoria have gloves on.
Yeah.
What color are the gloves?
Victoria had what you call it, like latex gloves, and David had my blue R, like I don't know, it has an R on it.
Where are those gloves at now?
They're in my car.
In the Buick?
Yeah.
They're in the car right now?
Yeah.
Where did you get those gloves from?
Walmart.
Which Walmart?
The big Walmart on 192.
The one in Kissimmee?
Yeah.
By Medieval Times?
Yeah.
When did you get these gloves?
Ooh, that I don't know.
A week ago, a month ago.
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Who bought the gloves?
2 weeks ago. That was me.
How'd you buy the gloves?
With cash.
Okay. No credit card, no debit card?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what you were wearing that day? Why would you buy the gloves for?
I bought the gloves because I wanted to go take the gun and shoot it at like a open field, and I didn't want to like touch anything. So.
Okay. What time during the day did you buy these gloves, or was it nighttime?
It was nighttime.
Was the sun out or no?
No.
And it was about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And who are you with?
I think I was with David.
Just you and David?
I think it was me, David, and Juan.
Okay, 3 of you. Okay. Now let's go back to the night where Eric was shot. So they have gloves on. They load the car up with all this stuff you're telling me. Then what do they do?
Then we just went back to the apartment.
Who drove back?
David.
David.
He said that he wanted David to drive because he has a license.
Okay. What did David and Victoria say happened inside the house on the way out?
He said that Victoria, like after David shot him, that Victoria said that he was still breathing. And then David said it's impossible because he just shot him in the face. And then Victoria said he's still breathing. I could feel his like breath. And he stabbed him in the neck.
Who stabbed him in the neck?
David.
So you're telling me David shot him in the face because he was still alive.
No,
he continued to stab him in the neck.
David shot him in the face from the beginning, and then he stabbed him because Victoria said that she could.
And that's what I mean.
She could feel his
So
breath.
David did both, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay. And David told you this. Okay. So you guys drive up, and then what happens? The four of you got all this stuff there. The gun's in there. The gloves are there. All the items you took from there. What happened from that point? Which route did you take? How'd you get back up to wherever you were going?
I think he took he may have left on Pleasant Hill somewhere, and we just took that whole road there.
All the way up Pleasant Hill? And then where'd you go?
No, we didn't take Pleasant Hill. We made a left like by the, where the racetrack is.
I need to find out exactly what your role was, because I don't think you were in the car. I think you were actually in the house when somebody else pulled the trigger. Now, was it you that pulled the trigger? Who's the one that pulled the trigger?
David.
David, and how do you know this?
Because I witnessed it.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
It hurts my stomach just to talk.
All right, Conrad. You saw David pull the trigger. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I need you to tell me this. Okay. What happened after that? You're almost there, dude.
I heard David shot him in the face.
You didn't hear. Did you see him shoot him in the face?
Yes.
I'm asking you. I don't know.
Yes.
You saw him. Where were you standing when David shot Eric in the face?
I was standing halfway from the couch and the kitchen.
Okay. What happened after that?
I started freaking out, and he told me to help him carry the TV, and I told him...
Wait. Stop. What else happened immediately after David shoots this kid in the face? What happens to Eric, Conrad?
Well, he told me to get the money.
Okay.
I got the money.
How'd you get the money? Where was it?
It was just sitting in his hand.
He had money in his hand when you guys walked in.
Well, because look, he was gonna pay Victoria
Okay.
to have sex.
How'd you guys get in?
Victoria just let us in.
She wasn't. What do you mean she let you in? She opened the door and just walked in?
No, because he let her in, and then David went up to the door and rang the doorbell. And when David rang the doorbell, Victoria came to the door and opened the door.
So the three of you
Yeah,
went into the house.
yeah.
So Victoria rang the doorbell. Eric answered the door, and then walk me through what happened there.
And then he answered the door, and then the kid tried to, like, I was still standing outside when the kid tried to pull the gun from David, because David was still standing, like, right there in front of the doorway. He just got in. And the kid was trying to pull the gun, and David was like, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get down. And
at this point, all three of you enter the house.
well, David and Victoria was already in there.
Okay, and then don't tell me you were outside.
Then I walked in.
Then you walked in. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Finish up.
After he was sitting down.
Okay.
And then Victoria walked outside. And me and David stayed inside. And then
Walk me through that entire night, bud.
And then David just kept getting loud with him, like, where's the rest of the money? Where's the rest of the money? And,
and he had the money in his hands, you're telling me?
Yeah, he had 300.
And how do you know he had 300?
Because that's how much he was supposed to pay
Okay.
Victoria.
All right, go ahead.
And so David kept just getting loud, like, where's 300? Where's, like, the rest? Because he sent Victoria a picture of, like, $2,000. And so David thought that he would have $2,000 on him.
Gotcha.
And then, like, he kept getting angry because the guy wouldn't want to give him the rest of the money. And so David just shot him.
Did he instruct Eric to do anything? Did he?
He told him to go into the bedroom. Because he asked him, where's the money? He said, there's $300 in my bedroom. Yeah, that's where the money came from. He had the 300 in his bedroom, so I guess he was gonna do what he wanted to do with Victoria.
Did he hold him at gunpoint at this point, force him to the bedroom? I don't get it.
Yeah, he had him at gunpoint the whole entire time.
The whole time. What did he use for the gun?
Huh?
What gun did he use? Your dad's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he told him to go into the room. And David took him into the room and came back out. And the kid was still holding the 300, like, trying to, like, give it to David. And David told him to sit down.
Sit down where?
On the floor.
Okay.
And so the kid sits on the floor. And David aims a gun at him and just keeps telling him, where's the rest of the money? That's not all you have. I know there's more. I know there's more. And the kid just kept denying. And David pulled the trigger and shot in the face.
Okay. What did you do?
He told me to get the rest of the money.
From where?
From his hand. And I grabbed the money. And
you check his pockets?
Yeah. David wanted me to stab him, but I told him I couldn't do it. And that's why David was telling me that, like, he was thinking that I would snitch on him because I wasn't willing to get my hands dirty, supposedly. And I told him I couldn't do it because he's already dead. And so he stabbed him like it was nothing, and continued to search the house like nothing happened. And then he asked me to help him with the TV, and so I just helped him with the TV. I had to.
So you're saying you never stabbed him?
I never stabbed him.
Because I'm being told you did.
Yeah, I didn't.
Although Conrad did not fully confess during the interrogation, he went on to accept a plea deal giving him 2 life sentences in exchange for the other charges to be dropped. He is eligible for parole after 15 to 25 years. Conrad's father Lothar spent only 4 months in jail for providing the weapon. In a retrial, a jury also finds Victoria Rios guilty and she is sentenced to 30 years. Leave a comment if you would like me to cover Victoria's interrogation. David Damus was also sentenced to life in prison for the part he played in the crimes. Juan Muriel will spend 10 years behind bars after striking a plea deal where he would testify against the other suspects. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, and to support the channel please click the thanks button below and become one of Darkumentary's first members.